Okay. Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's just get this playlist restarted. All right. Welcome to your nurturing flow this morning. I'm Christine, for anybody that hasn't met me yet. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to start seated. So, finding any comfortable seat that works for you. You can sit on your bolster or a block, or just simply take your sit bones down on your mat. And just adjusting here, making sure that you feel nice and supported through your sit bones, sitting up nice and tall, softening through your shoulders. Slowly starting to close your eyes. And just checking in with yourself here, seeing how you feel, what's going on in the body and the mind this morning. Just taking a few minutes to just really arrive here on your mat in the present moment. Noticing what your breath feels like in your body. Noticing your sit bones sinking into your mat. I'm just starting to slowly let everything that happened before you've arrived here and any plans for your day start to slip away slowly, slowly, letting all those thoughts and to-do lists float outside of this mat, outside of this room. Just bringing yourself into the present, into where you're at right here, right now. Now that we've settled in just a little bit, we're going to find a little bit of breath work here. We're going to inhale to a count of 4. We're going to hold at the top for a count of 5 if it's available to you, or for as long as you can. And then we're going to exhale to a count of 6 or 4 again, as long as you can. So we're making the exhale longer just to calm the nervous system. And we hold at the top. And this is to, it's also in the mind. So holding the breath can be a little bit tricky for some people. So we're going to start to find a big inhale in, just normal here, and exhale out. Next, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big inhale in, big exhale out. And just sitting with that for a moment, just noticing how just adjusting the breath makes your body feel, makes your mind feel. Just taking notice of any thoughts that are arising. We're just going to take a little bit of time here finding what might be your meditation, finding a little bit of stillness and quiet for the next little bit. Always bringing yourself into this moment if you feel like your mind starts to wander. Meditation isn't the absence of thoughts. It's just bringing yourself into the present moment. Letting go of the past and the future. Just being with yourself now. Letting go of any judgments. Just taking things exactly as they are. One breath at a time. I'm taking 3 more breaths here. And taking 1 more breath in. And exhale out. Slowly, slowly bringing yourself back in, back into the room, and blinking the eyes gently open. Really nice. From here, we're going to take our hands down by our sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Next, inhale, we're going to take the arms all the way up. Imagine your breath coming all the way up with it. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, long, slow, deep breaths. Imagine you're gathering up the energy. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to make our way over into a wide leg child's pose. So taking yourself onto hands and knees. And then taking those knees as wide as feels good for you. Big toes maybe moving towards each other. Starting to settle into the hips as you sink the sit bones back and down. Walking those hands out towards the front of your mat. And just lengthening through the side body. Feeling that forehead sinking heavy into the ground. Feeling that grounding beneath your palms. And now, so far, for the first two classes, we've worked with the grounding elements, the root chakra, focusing on earth. The last practice was water, focusing on fluidity and hips. Today is going to be fire, and we're going to send a lot of focus towards our core and twists, ending with a really nice restorative twist. And maybe you set an intention for yourself here for your practice. And as we are focusing on the core and twists, maybe your intention is to feel softness through your center. Maybe it's to focus on a little bit of detox today, whether that's emotional or maybe social media detox or maybe something you're working on. Just finding something that you'd like to dedicate your practice to, something to honor maybe for your day. And then from here, walking those hands over to the right side of the room, finding a nice stretch through the left side body, keeping those palms a little bit apart from each other as you keep that left sit bone back and down next to the right. And then coming back through center and then over to the left. And coming back through center here. And then slowly making your way up into your tabletop position. So coming up, bringing those knees underneath hips. And just finding a cat-cow here. So starting off with a nice long spine. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the gaze up, shoulders back, belly button down. Exhale when you're ready, tucking chin to chest, pressing through the palms, rounding the spine. And then maybe you close your eyes using your breath to guide the movement. Inhaling to open through the chest, exhaling to round the spine. Just taking a few more at your own pace. Just feeling into the body and any tension. And taking one more inhale and exhale. And then coming back to neutral here, we're going to take the right leg long. And so just starting to keep that right hip down, taking the belly button into the spine, and then releasing the right toes off the mat. Feeling that core start to engage. Then seeing if it's available to release the left hand off, making sure that we keep that belly button in. We're not dipping into the low back here. So finding that strength, taking two more big breaths as we reach in opposite directions. Our heel is reaching towards the back of the room, fingertips reaching towards the front. Taking a big inhale in. And then exhale, we're going to round the spine, tucking in and bringing elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Take your time here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. One more, elbow to knee. And lengthen. Beautiful. From here, we're going to bring the left hand down, and then we're going to bring the right toes down onto the ground. We're going to tuck the left toes under and take them to the outside of your mat on that left side, dropping the inside of the right foot down, lifting that right hand up, opening through the chest here. Deep breaths. Finding that nice openness. Taking one more breath in. And exhale, slowly coming all the way down. Bringing that left foot back, right knee back. Really nice. Finding a little sway here with the spine, anything you need. We're going to find a few cat-cows here once again. Next inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, round. Two more. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, neutral spine, once again, setting yourself up. Belly button to the spine, engaging the core, making sure that the toes are tucked under here. And then we're going to send that left leg long, making sure you're really rooting through the palms and then releasing those left toes off the mat. Reaching that left heel towards the back of the room. And then maybe it's available for you to release the right hand towards the front of the room. Taking a couple breaths here as you feel that stability, feeling that strength. And taking one more breath in. And then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale long. Exhale. Inhale. Reaching in opposite directions. Last one. And release. Coming back. We're going to drop that right hand down. We're going to drop the left toes down. And then we're going to take the right foot to the outside of the mat on the right side, dropping the inside of the left foot down, reaching up with that left hand, opening through the chest. Deep breaths here. And taking one more breath in. And exhale out. Slowly coming back down. Bringing the right toes back first, left knee down. And then we're going to take the tops of the feet down and coming to sit back on those heels. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, dropping the shoulders back and down. Next, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right as we drop the hands down. So nice gentle twist here. Taking a couple of breaths. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Beautiful, flowing through a few times. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Once more, each side. Inhale right. Inhale. And exhale left. Beautiful. From here, coming back through center, and we're going to pop those palms down to come into our first down dog. So tucking the toes under, making sure that all four corners of your palm are nice and rooted. You're going to dig those fingertips in. As you slowly start to press into the hands, we're going to find length through the spine first, maybe keeping a deep bend through those knees, and then starting to walk those heels out one at a time. Just feeling the space down the backs of your legs. Taking any motions or movements that feel good for you here. Beautiful. Next, inhale, taking those heels up nice and high, hips up nice and high, and then exhale, sending the heels down to your mat. Feeling that strength here in your down dog. Belly button to the spine, tucking those rib cage in ever so slightly. And really drawing those shoulders back and away from your ears. Feeling that strength through the upper arms, the shoulders. And taking one more breath in. And exhale out. Bending through the knees, gazing at the hands. We're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, just finding those hamstrings. Beautiful. Then from here, we're going to take the right fingertips into the center of the mat. You're going to start to slowly twist, opening up to the left side, and you're going to bend through that right knee. So we're going to open up through the chest, finding a bit of a twist, and then bending through that right knee here if you need to, finding that nice stretch down the back of the left leg. One more breath in. And exhale, you're going to replace the right hand with the left, starting to bend through that left knee as you open to the right side. Taking one more breath in and exhale, slowly bringing that right hand back. Inhale, halfway lift one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come all the way up, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. From here, finding your mountain pose. So really rooting through the soles of the feet, standing at the top of your mat. You can be hip distance, or you can bring those big toes together if that feels better for you. Taking the palms towards me as you draw those shoulders back and down, reaching up through the crown of the head. Taking a big breath in and exhale out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, shoulders back. Exhale, fold, planting those hands down and stepping those feet back to a plank here. Lowering the knees down if you need to, and then lowering yourself down, elbows in, belly button in. Inhale to your back bend, maybe you untuck the toes coming into your baby cobra. And then exhale, you can come back either child's pose or down dog, whatever feels good here for you today. Really listening to your body. Beautiful. Taking one more breath here. If you're in your child's pose, slowly making your way up into your down dog. Inhale in and exhale out. From here, inhale, right leg comes up, three-legged dog, keeping that right hip facing down towards your mat. Exhale, right foot comes in between the hands. Gonna lower that left knee down, finding a low lunge. Making sure here that right knee's over top of right ankle. Inhale to come all the way up, belly button in. Exhale, dropping the shoulders down, sinking into the hips. Nice and strong here. Noticing what you feel here in your body. Imagine those thighs are working towards each other as you really engage through the core. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to start to send this left elbow to the outside of your right knee, pressing the palms together, spiraling that chest up towards the ceiling, moving the hands towards the center of your chest. Really nice. And taking one more breath in. And exhale out, slowly coming back through center. Slowly releasing the hands back down. And then your choice here, we're going to take that left knee up. We're going to step the right foot back, and your choice. You can come into child's pose, down dog, or come into your plank, lowering down. Inhale to your back bend. And then exhale back, down dog or child's pose. So always a choice. Whatever feels good for you here. Listen to your body. Some mornings we feel like we need a bit more movement to energize, and other mornings you need to conserve energy. So really, I want you to listen to your body here. And then taking one more breath where you are, we're going to come back into our child's pose. Down dog from child's pose. Taking one more breath in and exhale out. Inhale, left foot comes up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes in between the palms. Lowering that right knee down. Making sure left knee is over left ankle. Inhale to come up, belly button in, rib cage in. And then exhale, dropping shoulders back and down. Taking that belly button to the spine, nice and strong here. Thighs are squeezing in towards each other. And just taking a few breaths, really feeling into the body. Where do you feel the stretch? Can you feel your core here? The hips, the glutes. Taking one more breath in and exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to take that right elbow this time to the outside of the left knee, starting to twist to the left side, working the hands towards the center of your chest. Doesn't mean they have to be there, just working towards it. Really nice. Taking one more breath in. And exhale, coming back through center, dropping those hands down. Your choice, lifting up that right knee, stepping back into plank, down dog, or child's pose. What do you need here? Really nice. And taking one more breath in, heading back up into your down dog. And exhale out. From here, right foot comes up, three-legged dog. One more time. Exhale, right foot comes in between the hands. We're going to come up to a high lunge. And then exhale, warrior two, pivoting onto the back foot there. And then opening through the hands, taking the gaze towards the front fingertips. Really making sure, again, core is engaged. Right knee is moving over to the right side of your mat. Finding that nice strength as you reach the fingertips in opposite directions, gazing at the front fingertips. Beautiful. Next inhale, we're going to straighten through the front leg and take the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale back down. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sinking down even deeper. Really nice. From here, next inhale, we're going to take the right palm towards the ceiling. Exhale, overhead. Left hand comes to the back of the left thigh. Belly button into the spine. Taking one more breath here. Exhale, coming back to warrior two. From here, we're going to come into a runner's lunge. So we're going to spiral the hands down on either side of that right foot, coming onto the ball of the back foot. And again, squeezing those thighs together. Little lift through the chin and the chest, nice and open. Finding here that strength through the legs. Reaching that left heel to the back of the room, taking one more breath in. And exhale, planting the hands down, stepping that right foot back again into down dog, child's pose, or plank. Lowering down. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale back. Take a few breaths before we find the other side. Taking one more breath in. And exhale out. Coming into your down dog. Left foot comes up, three-legged dog. And then exhale, left foot comes in between the palms. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, warrior two. Opening up through the hips. Finding nice strength through the legs. Reaching that left knee towards the left side of your mat. Shoulders back and down. Gazing at the front fingertips, nice and strong here. Beautiful. Next inhale, palms up and coming all the way up, straightening through the front leg. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. And then we're going to take that left palm up and overhead. Finding that nice stretch through the left side body, engaging through the core. One more breath in. And exhale, coming back to warrior two. From here, we're going to spiral the hands down, either side of the left foot, coming onto the ball of the back foot. Finding your runner's lunge, squeezing the thighs together, little lift of the chin, open through the chest. Taking one more breath in. And then exhale, planting those hands down, stepping that left foot back. And again, you can come into child's pose, down dog, or vinyasa. Beautiful. Taking one more breath in. Coming up into your down dog. Exhale out. From here, bending the knees, gazing at the hands. You can again jump, step, hop the feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. So we're going to find a bit of balance here. So really rooting here through the right sole of the foot. So finding all four corners of that right foot down, and then maybe you take those toes down, feeling nice and grounded. Slight bend through that right knee as you find engagement through the calf and the thigh. Nice long spine. Maybe you start by taking the heel to your calf. Maybe you can take the sole of the foot there. Maybe you can take the left foot all the way inside the inner thigh. Any of those options. Finding a gaze on something that's not moving. If it feels okay for you, you can take the hands up. Just continuing to breathe here, belly button to the spine, again, focusing on that core. This balance works the whole body and the mind. You can always tell how busy your mind is depending on how well you're balancing. And taking one more breath in. Exhale, seeing as you take the hands back through heart center, if you can release the left leg without touching and bringing it in towards the chest, and then exhale down. Really nice. Giving your legs a little shake here if you need. All right, finding the other side, left sole of the foot comes down, really rooting through all four corners. Maybe you pick the toes up, dropping them down, really feeling that grounding through the left sole of your foot. Little bend through that left leg. Then maybe you start by taking the heel to your calf, and then maybe the foot to your calf. You can stay here. Maybe you can take the foot into the inner thigh, gazing on something that's not moving, and releasing those arms up if you'd like. All of these things are options. Just slowing the breath down, finding stillness here. And if you fall out, just coming back in, taking one more breath in. And exhale out, taking the hands to heart center, seeing if you can release that right leg, bringing the right knee into the chest, and then exhale down. Really nice, beautiful. From here, coming back to stand at the top of your mat if you're not there already. Finding mountain pose, shoulders back, palms towards the front of the room. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, planting those palms down, stepping the feet back, and then again, lowering down here. Inhale to your back bend, elbows in, and then exhale, coming back into your child's pose. Bringing the forehead down, palms down. Beautiful. From here, lifting your forehead up, sliding that right hand underneath the left armpit, bringing the right ear down, and just finding that stretch through the right shoulder here. Taking one more breath in and exhale out. Slowly lifting yourself up, sliding that right hand back to the front of the mat. And then exhale, left hand slides underneath the right armpit, resting on the left shoulder, left side of the face. One more breath in and exhale out. From here, releasing that left arm long next to the right. And then we're going to come back up into our tabletop. And then we're going to come into our plank pose. So we're just going to stay here for 5 breaths. So starting to bring, you can keep the knees down here if you'd prefer, belly button to the spine, pressing through the palms, or you can come all the way up. Again, pressing through the palms, feeling the belly button in the spine. 5 breaths here. Connecting to your breath. 3 more. Last breath in. And exhale out, going back to your down dog, pressing through those palms, walking out those heels, swaying through the hips. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come through to seated. So we're going to bend the knees, gaze at the hands. You can jump, step, or hop through to a seat in any way that you'd like, coming all the way down. And then from here, we are going to take the right leg out long. Left sole of the foot comes inside the right inner thigh. Adjusting through the seat, long spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, sending the chest towards the right foot. And then exhale, sinking a little bit deeper, flexing through that right foot. So you find that nice stretch through the right hamstring. Beautiful. Taking one more breath in and exhale out. Slowly rolling the spine up, keeping the right leg long. We're going to send that left sole of the foot down onto the ground, making sure here you send that left sit bone down. Left fingertips come behind you to the base of the spine. Right hand hugs that left knee. If it feels better for you, you're more than welcome to take that elbow to the outside as well of that left thigh. Finding a bit of a twist here, gazing over top of your left shoulder as you send that belly button over to the left. And taking one more breath in and exhale out. Slowly coming back through center and then swapping legs. So finding that left leg long, right sole of the foot comes inside the left inner thigh. Adjusting through your seat, flexing through the left foot. Inhale, long spine, arms up. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale to find that length through the spine, sending the chest forward. And then exhale, seeing if you can find a little bit more of a fold. And taking one more breath in and exhale out. Slowly rolling the spine up, bringing the right sole of the foot down to the ground, adjusting those sit bones, taking the right fingertips to the base of the spine behind you. Then again, you can either give that right leg a little hug or you can send that left elbow to the right knee or thigh. Gazing over towards the right side of the room, sending that belly button over. So feeling that length through the spine. And taking one more breath in and exhale out. Slowly coming back through center. Really nice. Taking any shakes or sways here if you need them. Now we are going to head into our restorative pose here. So we are going to take our bolsters behind us. We're going to take a bend through the knees, and then we're going to drop the knees over to the right side of the room. And we're going to bring the bolsters so that the center of the bolster is right up to our right hip. And then finding a twist, we're going to slowly transition the torso so that the top half of your body is going to come down onto your bolster with the hands down either side. Now you can either take your right ear down or your left ear down for a deeper version of the twist. And once you're there, once you found a place that you can settle into, I want you to release the hands off the mat, let go of any pressure there, and then gently placing the arms back down. Really finding a nice twist through the spine, a softness in the body, releasing all tension as you feel really heavy towards the ground. Three more breaths here. Last breath in and exhale out. Slowly, slowly pressing through the palms, lifting yourself up and taking whatever you need here before we find the other side. So maybe that's windshield wiper of the knees. Maybe you need to sit in stillness with a neutral spine for a couple of breaths. Just whatever feels good here for you. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, we're going to find the other side, bending the knees, soles of the feet on the mat, dropping those knees down to the left this time. Center of the bolster at your left hip, starting to slowly transition the front side of your body over top of your bolster, hands down either side. And then again, bringing either the left ear down or the right ear down, whatever feels okay for you. Once you're there, maybe you lift those arms up for a second, letting the full weight of your body melt down onto your prop. And then you can gently rest the arms back down, fully melting and sinking into your bolster here. Taking three more breaths here. Last breath in and exhale out. Slowly, slowly starting to press through the hands, setting your bolster off to one side. And you can come to lie in your back right away, or maybe you'd like to find a little bit of motion here first, whatever you need. Just listening to your body here, taking any last little moves, poses, stretches that will make your body feel as comfortable as possible. And then getting ready for your final resting pose, your Shavasana. You can take this in any way that you'd like, lying on your back, your front, your side, making yourself as comfortable as possible and taking this time for your body to rest and restore. Now I have the Sage Stress Release Essential Oil Mist. If you do not want me to spray this above you, give your hand a little wave and I'll skip past you. And slowly bringing some awareness back into your body. Wiggling your fingers or your toes, swaying your head side to side. And inviting in some larger movements, maybe circling through the wrists or the ankles. If it feels good, you can take your arms overhead, stretching through the feet, taking a big inhale in, big exhale out. Bringing your knees into your chest if that feels good for you. Maybe finding a little sway or a rock on the spine. And then slowly, slowly, maybe rolling over onto your side, taking a breath or two here just to arrive back into the room. And then gently lifting yourself up into a seated position, sitting up nice and tall, bringing your eyes to a close. And taking your hands wherever feels most comfortable, your legs, your lap, or maybe through heart center. We're going to take one breath together, taking a big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And I'm just going to read you something that I resonated with this week that you may find something that you resonate with as well. Almost anything that's certain, sorry, Almost anything that truly calls your soul will take you off the certain and consistent path that a million others have carved out of the unknown. It's never going to be reasonable to travel or pursue art, to love the person you love. There will always be a reason not to, another thing that you could or should or might be doing with your time. Sometimes, in an effort to make sense of our lives, we end up more lost than ever because love isn't logical, joy isn't logical, passion isn't logical. You have to find the courage to paint outside the lines that you once drew for yourself. And then maybe taking a moment to just think on that intention that you set, or maybe that goal that you're working towards. And just bringing that to mind, seeing how maybe you can honor that into the rest of your day, or thinking about how you honored that in your practice today. And then sending gratitude to yourself, being thankful here for this time that you've taken to connect with yourself, your breath, and some movements. And I would just like to thank each of you for sharing your practice, your space, and your energy with me this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Namaste. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And for anybody that's interested,